Good morning. It's not good morning. It's not good morning. Coffee already went lukewarm, and I had my eyes raped. When I do the grape thing, I'm going to be cursing because this is stupid. I had my eyes raped by new levels of stupidity. And what does America make? They don't make anything anymore. They impose. Oh, look at our new levels of stupidity exports. And the latest thing, yesterday I did. There's advertisements coming in on my channel, with two beyond middle age Christian pussies. I can help you. Really creepy looking motherfuckers. I can help you get your wife back. So I took those guys down, and now another one is True Classic Teas, and the American man has no pride or is not capable of shame anymore. I don't know what the phrase is. Do you have no shame? That's why I want to ask the American man, why is my camera off? There we go. Let's get center Cappy. Have you no shame? And the advertising shtick of True Classic Teas is there's this fat guy. I'm a fat fuck. I don't look good in a shirt. Literally, they grab just these fat, slobby pieces of shit. Fuck you. Don't care if I hurt your fifis. You're a fat piece of shit. I'm sick and tired of every aspect of America being populated by fat pieces of shit. And now it's advertising on my channel. I'm a fat, slovenly piece of shit. And I got the beard everyone had, but I didn't get rid of it or even groom it. And I look like crap in this shirt. But for whatever, $15.95 magic US dollars, I get a t-shirt that's designed for me. And there's other advertisements where you have the fat, slovenly piece of shit, and then this guy who's pretty good looking and in shape. Well, that's because shirts aren't made for you. And I'm not joking, guys. I'm not joking. Watch the commercials because it's funny as fuck. And then they take the fat, slovenly guy. They put on the new t-shirt, the True Classic, and nothing changes. See how much better I look? No, you're still a fat piece of shit. The shirt didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Not a fucking thing. And what it is, guys, you know what? And I'm speaking to my audience, the smart people, or at least the intellectually honest ones. You know what they're trying to do now? The Overton's window, it's moving a little bit. They're trying to get men on body positivity. They really are. Like the various, there's like 3 different commercials that comes out, and they all are, hey, I'm a fat piece of shit, and I'm okay with that. Obviously, in America today, obviously. I went to Walmart yesterday. Things haven't changed. And then inevitably, there's a guy, they got some model, someone who works for a living, they've seen the inside of a gym. They've had their pee-pee touched. It's been graced with the touch of a vagina. And they say, oh, well, you just need this shirt. But I don't have 6-pack abs. It's all right. Because the regular clothes industry has been fucking lying on the sizes. I wanted like Ryukana. It's a bowling t-shirt company, right? Bowling. They make like cool bowling shirts. Now like Cappy is finally in Cappy Nirvana. I wanted to get myself a couple nice bowling shirts because they're very fashionable. It's a step up from a t-shirt. From fucking classic to, I look like a fat, magic tee. I still look like a fat piece of shit. So I want to go get some nice bowling shirts. Not a lot, like 2 or 3 classic looking things. And take a guess what I run. I'll give you a hint, guys. 4XXX large. I'll give you a hint. What's the problem Cappy runs into? That's right. There's not a single fucking size they got that fits me. I according to numbers and statistics, I am the average height guy. I'm 5'9". All right. But all the shirts they start if you're lucky at medium. They don't have small. Half for the ones I want, there is not a me. I did the size chart thing. I don't even fit into a meme. None of the shirts, the ones I want, I don't know. There's like 120 shirts they got. And there's like 3 I really wanted. Not a single one of those 3 have one that's going to fit me. So I got to get a fucking male moo-moo, put it on, look like a fucking dress, albeit with nice 1950s patterns. So I can't get that. You're like, oh, size privilege. If I want to be a fucking pussy and do that, which I'm not going to pull that card. I'm just be like, I guess you guys don't get my money. So the whole clothing industry has been bending over backwards for all you fat, lazy American fucks, both male and female. But now we've gone new levels of exported stupidity in the American economy. Now we're doing body positivity for males. It's just an assumption you're a fat man. That's fine. Here's a shirt. And they even have this at one of the advertisements. This girl says, oh my God, am I simping for my boyfriend? Look at this shirt. I'm like, it looks like a piece of shit shirt. And by the way, none of your women like you. None of them like you. No one's happy with a fat spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend. No one. Because all of relationships is based on sexual attraction. And you can't be sexually attractive if you're a fat, larding fuck. Oh, but for $15.95, you can get a true classic t-shirt, which has some kind of magic technology imported from the mystical Orient, that it doesn't matter if you have 6-pack abs. You got one big ass fucking ab. And it makes you look great. And then here's the girl. Oh my God, my boyfriend's so hot. No. Look, guys, I understand there may not be a lot of incentive for you to hit the gym. And I know I'm really hard on the ladies because they want to find the guy. And I'm like, well, go to the gym. That's every conversation ever. But I guess maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have no expectations of men. I know roughly equal parts of men are as lazy as the ladies in society, but maybe I like to think that men will hold themselves to a little bit of standards because we have to hold ourselves to empiricism and reality. Are you guys that stupid? Are you that lazy? You're going to fall for this body positivity bullshit? The big is beautiful on a guy? Are we going to go to those new levels of strange? Am I going to have to see, I look great in a me? Are we going to be slapping each other on the, hey, Frank, you fat fuck, you look amazing. And if girls don't like you for you, well, they're just shallow. Are we going there? I don't know if I don't know if I should get angry at True Classic Tees, or if this is they're just being real about the marketing. They're just like Operation Evil. Like, this is the truth. They know that all you American males are fat, lazy fucks. They're gonna sell. They're gonna try. Maybe I should be proud of them. They're experimenting. Are men stupid enough to fall for the body positivity bullshit? It's gonna be a horrible life for all of you, all you fat Americans. It's gonna be a horrible life. Because I don't know what you do without love. I know, you can fall beauty in any size. I fall. Shut the fuck up. No love happens without physical attraction. None. And it doesn't stick around. There's a lawyer I was talking to on the internet, and he's a divorce lawyer, and he's saying not one couple that went through divorce had a good sex life. Not one. I know there's a concept of like psychological falling in love, but none of that happens unless there's lust. Lust not only precipitates, but it's a mandatory prerequisite for love. It is. And here, maybe this is why I hate Americans so much. It's the true sign of self-centeredness where you go and actually commit vows to one another, and then you let yourselves go. This is supposed to be the number one person in your life you love, and you get fat? Holy shit, is everyone that self-centered? Like, yo, don't you love that person? What? And you fucking morons, my God, we're on the precipice that you male fat fuck morons think a fucking shirt, you might be tempted by the sale of a fucking shirt to make you attractive to your woman. And here I am sympathetic towards the ladies that now you got this fat lardo fuck as a husband. You're anchored to him kind of metaphorically and physically. Hang on, sweetheart. Let me get my fupa up. What's that like having 80 pounds of a stomach fat? Just fucking, you get to oil up your stomach so you don't get rug burn? Christ. 7-Step Survival. Everyone check out his website, or channel rather, or not sub. So you're telling me I could be a fat slob heathen and simply covered up with a shirt? That's what they're, watch the videos. Go watch True Classic. That's why I did the screenshot from the True Classic. There, you take a look at the guy before they get this fat black dude, okay? And I'm helping out the reputation of the black community there. Here's this fat guy. You're fat. He's like, I'm in shirt A. I'm in shirt B. Every guy take a look at that thumbnail I put up Utah. Are men that dumb? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Ben Jones, $2. The Manzier from Seinfeld is next to the bro bra. I was not a fan of Seinfeld. I didn't watch them. I didn't have time. And it was all right. I just didn't like it that much. Alex Patino, a truck driving Latino agent in the field, $5. Sounds like you'll have to outsource to Southeast Asia in order to get clothes that fit you. And you'll get their extra large sizes, which is small. Yeah, I may. A Mexican American poops. Thank you, Alex. I'm gonna have to. It's just. Well, I'll tell you another thing. So way back in the day, they used to have these things called hangar dances, and they get a hangar at an airport, usually part of a airport museum, and they got the old planes from varying eras throughout history, and obviously some World War II planes. And so people would dress up. They have a big band, 1940s World War II style. So at the time, obviously, a fair amount of World War II generation guys were dying. And then their wives or their family would have an old uniform, and they'd either give it away or you could find it at a surplus store. And so I got myself a very sporting looking Air Corps, U.S. Air Corps uniform, sergeant. And this guy, I just put on the pants not too long ago. A little tight. Of course, Kepi was way into, I think I was a $130, $135 back then. So I was a little bit light. I'm a $145 now. But the pants still fit. A little tight, but it still fit. And I'm looking at this guy's pants. I'm like, well, this is probably an average size guy. You know, the shirt fit and everything. And, oh, yeah, I look like $1 million. As much as Cappy can. And I'm like, wow, who's going to fit into clothes from 1940? Who's going to fit into those clothes from? Is there like any classic clothes from the olden days that people are going to be able to fit? I can understand we're getting taller, so the length won't fit, but your stomach and your girth ain't going to fit. So yeah, now I got to go over to Asia. I'm not kidding. I might find my cultural belonging over there because this United States of America bullshit, the people are fucking crap. Mayotte, 66, $5, just saving me from wasting my money on overpriced t-shirts. Yeah. Guys, you want to look good? The minimum you can do is diet. All right. And I understand the gym sucks. And I don't know. I can understand people don't like cardio, but I love hiking. All right. I understand the gym and your busy schedule. Just diet. Okay. Just it's less effort. You just don't eat as much. Make it. Now this was installed upon me in college because I didn't have time or money. I just skipped breakfast. There was no time. And that's a good habit that carried with me until my now crippling old age. I don't eat until about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And usually it's something smaller so I could just get on with the day. But I do eat a huge dinner. I have a huge dinner. Just diet. And Yes, you wanna get the girl side. Aaron, if I get fit and trim and svelte, will that get me the girls? Not really, because they're really warping up into the top 10%. I'm gonna call it now. It's the top 10%. But can you just have a little bit of pride so that you walk out? You know the fat American walk where people are so fat they gotta shuffle their hips more? You ever see that? Like, forget the girl side. Do you wanna, like, look like a fat piece of shit your entire life? I've been quarter tempted, not even half, but quarter tempted to do Cappy's Fat Camp. I wanna get Beckloff out here. And it'd just be simple, like, whether I'm in Vegas or here or wherever, you come out, you get a hotel, and you hang out with me all day. You do exactly as I do. You eat exactly as I eat. We go hiking exactly as I go. We go climbing, we do whatever, and then you'd lose the weight. We go golf. You're paying for everything, though. It wouldn't be it would be physically demanding. Oh, maybe I get people to put in the retaining walls with me. That might be maybe I should do Cappy's Fat Camp. Cappy's Work Camp. There we go. I could wear a very authoritarian, totalitarian, dictatorial hat. Get a whatever stick and bark orders. Uh, Donna Hannaford, our Australian princess agent in the field for $5 Australian. I like the red pill blokes that cock block themselves with their beer guts, but right, Sheila's over 25. Yeah, no, there's a hypocrisy there. Well, I've always called them the virgin tows. We're like, I wouldn't go out with. It's like, dude, shut up. Now, usually these are weak soy, limp-wristed soy boys, with their perfectly groomed beards. And they got cufflinks, which is the same thing. I coiffed my hair a certain way. Is this nice short man's fashion? Which I'm okay with a little bit of fashion. But by God, be in shape. I don't get that. I don't get it. What don't you all get about in order to get the opposite sex, I must attract them, therefore I must be attractive? What don't you get about that? Why does everyone try to avoid it? Is it really the work? I understand the girls. Oh, anything to avoid the gym. Weaves, nails, dresses, dyeing of the hair, makeup, more makeup, a bra, the thing, the push, the heels, the not heels, the things, the stuff, the tightening, the cinching. I get it. You just don't want to go to the gym. But guys, really, honest to fucking Christ, what you think there's a shortcut? I'm going to rationalize it by blah, 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 blah. Here's one thing. It's old. It's an old post, but I wrote why every man must become Cary Grant. It's basically you got to become the best. This is way before Rich Cooper. Rich Cooper was a young man. He had hair that long ago. And I can't, this is in my 20s. I figured this out because obviously you're shot down the majority of the time. Even if you're good looking and charming and you're still going to get shot down the majority of the time. And in order to feel better, because no one really feels good about getting shot down, but what I wanted to do was like, okay, I got to become the best version I possibly can be. I got to become the closest version of Cary Grant I possibly can become. So if a girl shoots me down, I'm like, one, it wasn't going to work. This isn't going to work. It ain't going to work. I can't do any better than this. But then two, more often than not, it was, you really don't know what you're missing out on. And I don't mean that in an arrogant sense. I mean that in a maybe confident, but a know thyself sort of way where it's like, I've told the story many times before. No guy is like peak alpha and then like Rolo's chart. I mean, that's an industry average. You have ups and downs, men and women do, depending on what's going on in your life. But I was at one of those high peaks where I was making adjusted for inflation, probably around 140, and I was late 20s, early 30s. Wasn't that old. Teaching ballroom dance. I was a senior analyst. I was wearing a suit. I was in good shape. And that one night, I went to a jazz. Oh, by the way, I know how to dance. Still do. You don't really lose it. went to that jazz club. There's the dance floor. Asked 31 girls to dance. All of them said no. And it didn't really faze me that much. It was more like, really? What? And all I could think of is like, look, you're not going to find this again. Like, because I know what I had done. I'd become the best version of Cary Grant I possibly could become. So when they're shooting me down, I'm like, okay, I know what you're giving up. You're giving up a hardworking guy, entrepreneurial, in shape, looking good in a suit and tie, creative, innovative. I don't know. Do girls want to look okay on the day? What more could you want? What? And that's why you should go and be in good physical shape. Not so that if you get shot down, you have confidence, but you know, you got pride, you have confidence. You're secure within yourself. Like, this is about as good as it gets, sweetheart. Oh, you think there's something better on the menu than this, huh? I suppose somewhere out there is a guy who's 6'1", makes $140,000 a year, is in a suit right now at this moment, knows how to dance, and can make you look like $1 million right now. I suppose somewhere in America, there might be 3 guys out there that match that, but not standing in front of you right fucking now. I'm just going to sit here with my friend. Oh, you do that. You do that. And later on this weekend when you're crying yourself to sleep because you can't find no guy. But that's the onus would then be focusing on the girl. Guys, do you want to go through life looking like shit? That's it, man. I mean, I'm not even getting to the health benefits. You're gonna die early. That fat black dude on Classical Tees shirt, whatever the website is, he gonna die early. Hey, buddy, you hear of diabetes? It affects the black community more because of genetic reasons. Oh, by the way, for all the black audience, just so you know, get into the doctor regularly because different, I think, what is it? Man, we all can't be Asian. Wish we could all be Asian. They got life expectancy. But the different things I think obviously white people suffer from skin cancer more. But I think it's diabetes and something else. Blacks have a genetic weakness towards. So, get in. Hell, fucking Kevin Samuels. Jesus Christ. He was dating a nurse when guys, get to the doc. I think we can all say don't be a fat fuck on top of it, huh? Step 1, stop being a fat fuck so you don't die at 55. I think we got a couple more. I'm going to go water my grass. Like a responsible old middle-aged man will. John G, $5. Cappy's fat cap. Get in the cattle car. It wouldn't fly. It wouldn't fly. But imagine if I got the bus or the shuttle and I had it designed and painted as a cattle car. Guten Morgen! You will run up the hill and then you will put in the retaining wall and then you will have the gruel. Ja, das ist fertig. Das ist richtig. Oh, guten Morgen, Herr Beckloff. Möchten Sie einen Kaffee? That is nice. You will. Fuck down to the end of the driveway and get me my mail! Commandant Cappy. We will run up Honey's Peak. Ja, das ist gut, ja. Und you will have a glass of water and 1 cracker. Ja. And we will get the fat off of your disgustingly fat body. I could make lots of money. I'm not. I could get free labor at Cappy's Fat Camp. They all come over and do my chores. Oh boy, I could get my property in shape. Maybe I don't even have to do anything at the Southern Command. Like, I don't know. There's not much left to do at the Southern Command. Pick some weeds, kill the scorpions. Hey, we're going to do Bridge or Peak. Let's go. Glenn Lawrence, check him out too. Oh, a professional bodybuilder, a professional bodybuilding competitor. $10. What's with guys spending all this energy on dressing nice, but none of them can see their own member because they're. I know, Glenn. That's what I'm saying. They're like 95% the women, where I'll do anything and everything but go to the gym. I'll do anything and everything but the hard spot, and spend a lot of money on it too. But are we right at the precipice where men are going to be like, look how big and beautiful I am? Are we that close? Are men that stupid? I mean, and I've always said this. I've said it to feminists, and I also say it to guys. Like, look, if you hate the opposite sex or you don't want the opposite sex, then go live your life. Like for MGTOWs, go genuinely be a MGTOW. I mean, the philosophy is interesting. It can be life-saving in instances. And feminists, okay, we get it. You hate men. All right, well, go live your life then. Why would you waste your life hating on men? Why would you care about the other thing? But they're obsessed because deep down inside, they want the opposite sex. They just don't want to put the work into it because they're ultimately selfish and lazy. But I'm thinking like, okay, why don't you just give up, go, and not worry about it, and skip all these games of, in the case of women, hair and weaves and nails and things and stuff and the fake boobies and push-up bras. Just skip it. Why even I have ass? Look, if you're a feminist, why are you still putting on makeup? Really? Why? We got it. You don't like men. Did you know you didn't like men? If you didn't like men, why are you putting on the makeup? Well, I still like men. Well, yeah, but you don't like being objectified, so why would you put it on? And then people say, well, they do it for themselves because they got to compete, which, okay, fine. Have fun in fucking psycho world of women. The wild, wild world of psycho women. Have fun with that, man. That just sounds like a miserable life. But for the guys, give it up. Okay? Knock it off with the cufflinks. Knock it off with your perfectly groomed hair. Should I put pleats in my pants or not? Will that get my pee-pee wet? Don't you want to go fishing instead? Do you want to hike up a mountain? Yeah, but the fact they're buying it and the fact that they throw in the female, oh my God, he's so pretty with the shirt on. They know these men, maybe their advertising is incredibly genius. They know these men still want the women. I mean, deep down inside, every guy does, but whether you're going to act on that or decide, yeah, you know what? Yeah, of course I like the girls, but this isn't worth my time. I'm out of here. Or you get and seek an arrangement. All right. I have respect for that. So, I don't have time for this. Here's the money. Come on over. Suck my dick. Get the fuck out. Or, yeah, I'm fat. I'm not going to find a girl. It's not worth it for me to go to the gym. I just don't want to do it. I got other things going. I like reading. I like playing my Dungeons and Dragons. I like going for a hike. Whatever it is. I'm not going to bother not only worrying about women, but I'm not going to go through the charade of buying a classically fitting t-shirt. Why would I do that? I go to Goodwill, get my, I don't know. Just maybe you're happier. But if you can't see your pee-pee, what? No. Don't even bother entering the dating market. Don't even waste your time for your own good. Chris Chief, new guy, $5. Knew I'd be a lazy millennial my whole life. Got sterilized last month. Best $740. See, there, exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what you're honest. And now you could go and enjoy your life unburdened with, oh, maybe I could get the girl if I wear a hat. You're doing your thing. You're living, you're going to enjoy it and very less stressful. How many angry feminists do you see? It's like, lady, if you just give up hope on finding a guy, you'd be a lot happier. Like, in other words, you shouldn't see these people. I mean, you'll see them, but they're not going to be like, I can't believe men back. Can you believe women back? Hey, how about you both shut up and go enjoy life before it's over? Stop letting the opposite sex ruin your life. Well, good to see you doing that, Chris. That's very intellectually honest. Alex Pierre, Hauptsturmführer Cappy. Get a sharp looking Hugo Boss uniform. Get some leather boots, right? Have a riding cop. Und you will morsey grass. Oh, Glenn Lawrence, $10. I saw a guy at the gym with a waist trainer on and asked him, what the fuck does he think that thing is actually go? What's a waist trainer? Hang on. Waist trainer? Waist trainer. A waist trainer. That's not a lifting belt, is it? Is that like a well, what do they call them? Is that a girdle for men? A men's girdle, is that what it is? I don't. I've stated my piece. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I'm sorry for you girls. Look, but you girls started it with this body positivity thing. All right, you did it. I've always had this philosophy. It's kind of the chicken or the egg. What came first? Like, who is the instigator of lust, which then leads to love? Is it that the women have to be physically attractive to spur the passions of men so that the men then ask the girls out? Is that kind of where the ignition or the spark starts? Is that step one, that the girl has to be attractive? Or in intellectual honesty, does the guy have to be attractive? So an attractive girl would start sending him signals that she's initially attractive. But that presupposes the girl would be attractive in the first place too, because if she's not attractive, then an attractive guy ain't going to find her attractive no matter how many signals she sends, right? Or maybe we both concurrently have to be attractive, and now we're all looking at each other like, are you going to go first? Are you going to go? No, I'm going to get fatter. Harky, harky, harky. Blah, 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 blah. And we all just decline as fat, disgusting pieces of shit. I'm leaning, not because I want to put the onus on women, but I'm leaning towards, I think, because women never ask men out because you're not equal. You are so far from not being equal in that one regard. I'm not saying men and women aren't equal, shouldn't be treated equal, but they are different in this one regard. You girls are drastically inferior. You lack the courage and the balls, both metaphorically and physically. So in the fact that traditionally and still to this day, men are the ones that have to ask the girls out. Well, that like maybe we should like bees to the flowers or the pollen. Wait, bees to the I think that's right. The flower has to bloom enough for a bee to go to it. So it's incumbent upon the flower to look pretty. Am I using that as a parallel drawing from the world of botany, or not botany, agriculture? So I think if any kind of thing is going to happen, the girls have to be physically attractive to fire up the men. Or we go the other analogy I like to use is an engine. But it's more for economics, that men are the engines, but we need fuel, and if there ain't no fuel in the engine, we ain't going to make no GDP. Maybe it is. Maybe I think women have to, in order for men to get off their ass, they need to be initially attracted to the woman. So the responsibility is for the woman to be physically attractive first. Otherwise, right, because the men wouldn't have no incentive. But okay, we go back. It is not required that the girl send signals or flirt with the guy to get the guy attracted. So the guy being attractive, so the girl would send signals. A guy will still ask a girl out. Generally, the signals help. I'm leaning towards gals they're the ones that gotta have to be thin. They're the ones that gotta be pretty to get and then the guy's responsibility is to approach and risk getting shot down. I don't know. DC, $5. Cappy, thoughts on male plastic surgery to increase one's chin and only unless you are only if you're physically marred. You have an obvious, like your face is physically ugly. I believe in the vast majority. I'm talking like 92%. Very few people are actually facially, physically ugly. If you're in decent shape, you'll be an attractive person. To varying degrees, but if everyone got in shape, I think everyone would be about an 8, like a literal 8. um, but there's a certain percentage of people that just got an ugly face. So if that's and there's nothing like you took a baseball to the nose once your nose is off. All right. So if you're physically, facially ugly, fine. If you are malformed, either because of birth or an accident or something, fine. But that right there is the same thing as the shirt. Oh, I'm going to get a chin implant. Well, really? How about you go to the gym and get some muscles first? Or just thin down before you start cracking jaws and things like that. How about you try that? See what happens there. That's just, you know, rich STEM guys who don't want to go to the gym like they got the money. I'm going to get my leg. I'd be more, here's where I'd be more for it. They got that leg extension. All right. I'd be more for that because that's something you don't control is your height. And if girls could get fake boobies, you can, add an extra inch. I'm all for like the platform shoes that the men can get or the inserts you get into the shoes. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Girls can wear heels. They got all the tricks. But, before you go to the extremes of breaking your face, why don't you just try and hit the gym? You don't have to do it. I don't care anymore. Hey, you know what? Get the shirt. Get a True Classic t-shirt. Then the girl like, oh my God, am I zipping for my boyfriend? Wow. Reichsfuhrer Cappy. At Cappy's Fat Camp. All right, there it is. All right. I'll see you guys. Oh, by the way, link below for all you fat, dumb fuck of American males. There's a book called Bachelor Pad Economics. That will greatly improve your life and improve your chances with the girls. And look, if you're going to drop, I don't know what they're charging for these t-shirts, $15, $20 on it. The book down below, I think, is $24, $25 inflation. Cheaper on Audible or paperback, I believe. Just get that book and read about it. And there you go. You don't need it. And then you got a choice. Either do what's in the book or you give up on women and you don't. There is no in between. There's no, well, I'll get the chin implant surgery. No. You either do it or you don't. That's it. And if you don't want to do it, then go live your life. Have some fun. Athmel Decua, $2. I dress nice, but I could see my own pee-pee laughing out loud. Mexican poops. Yeah, like the one you left in my toilet that Chad had to cut up. Is that? All right. I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Oh, wait. Here's Erica. Erica Williams. Erica's Classic Climb. Please check her out for $2. I meet chubby vegans daily. What are they eating? What? How is it? If you're a vegan, can you have sugar then? I guess. What do they just eat? Kind of pastries or something? What do they do? Yeah, the vegans. But see, I can't fault the chubby vegan because they don't eat vegan to get in shape. They eat vegan because they like animals and for animal rights, which I'm not against. So I can't. In other words, they don't. Well, I'm on a vegan diet, so I look pretty. They're on a vegan diet for the ethical treatment of animals. So I'm okay with what they look like as long as they stick to the diet and they don't eat food, animal products. So, all right, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.